Yes, guys, it's LB. What you saying? City go down again, another L. Arsenal 1, Manchester City 0. And listen, I'm very, very gutted, very disappointed with what's happened there. Loads to get into, guys. Make sure you drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe, and of course, leave your comments down below. Let's get into it then. First of all, let me just say, I don't think we deserve to lose that game. I thought our defense was excellent, actually, pretty much all game. Thought they defended really well. Ake, Gvardiol, Gvardiol in particular defended very, very well. And I think our loss is obviously very harsh and very painful. But that's as basically as far as the sort of good news goes. At the other end of the pitch, we are just not creating anything, mate. Our midfield just almost just looks like it doesn't know how to create a chance. We had 4 shots in the game, man. And 2 of them came at like within 30 seconds of each other when Gvardiol and Ake should have both scored. So the lack of creativity in this team is mad. It's crazy. Foden and Alvarez again are not doing enough. Very similar to Wolves, where neither of them created anything and got on the ball enough, and neither of them really showed me enough that they wanted to get on the ball and do anything. Bernardo didn't do enough creativity for the midfield. However, that is a little bit harsh. He was very defensive. Kovacic, we know, doesn't create anything. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, our main sort of creative outlet is Gvardiol on the left-hand side. He's the one that looks like he's going to create. No one else really knows what they're doing. Rico Lewis, I thought at times looked like he was going to create stuff. He was probably a midfielder today that looked like he had an idea of how maybe he wanted to break Arsenal down. But of course, he's only 18 and he got subbed off after just over an hour as well. And I got to say, I said this in the player ratings. Go check that out if you've not watched it. I think people who are getting onto Haaland are completely missing like what's going on here. If you're looking at Haaland today and thinking he was the problem, I just think that you're not understanding what's going on the pitch. We didn't create him a single chance. His hold-up play today was actually pretty good. We didn't create him a single chance, just like Wolves. So how do you want him to score if he's not getting the chances? I'm not even saying, I just said this in the play ratings, I'm not even saying, I'm not even saying that you need to create him a golden opportunity. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying lay it on a play. I'm just saying create him anything. Give him scraps. We're not even giving him scraps, people. We're not even giving him scraps. We're giving him nothing. He's just running around, feeding off long balls. It's so poor, man. And this is what I'm saying. We need Kevin De Bruyne back ASAP because this midfield just doesn't look like it's going to create. Nunez looks okay, but he doesn't look like he's going to create anything either. It's early days. I've not really seen too much of him at other clubs. Maybe he can, but his stats certainly don't indicate, whilst he was at Lisbon and Wolves, that he's a particularly creative player. Kovacic don't create nothing either. Do you know what I mean? And Foden is in and out at the moment in terms of creative. He was great against Leipzig, shocking against Wolves. I don't think he particularly had a great game today. Alvarez, very similar. There's no one on the pitch that can create anything. So, listen, I don't know where we go from here in terms of creativity because it just seems like there's nobody available to create. The one thing that I would say is, and I don't want to say this, but I have to say it, I think Doku's got to start every game. Now, let me explain why I don't want to say that. Why? Because he's 21. He's just been brought into the football club. He should be eased in and be shown the way that we play and have games in, games out of the team. You know what I mean? Easy his way into the side. I don't think we can do that now. I think you've got to have him in because to me, he looks like the only player at the moment that looks like he actually can create anything, can score anything. So he's got to play every single match for me. I don't know who comes out for him, whether it's Foden, Alvarez, Grealish. I don't know what happens, but in my opinion now, Doku has to simply start every single game now until we sort this creativity out. Now, thankfully, Pep Guardiola said in the press conference that maybe Kevin De Bruyne will be back soon. Well, we need him back soon, mate, because no one else is creating shit. Just disappointing, man. Disappointing because, listen, I think a point would have been a decent result, to be honest with you. It keeps us above them. You get a point away at probably the hardest place. Well, not the hardest place, but the best team other than us in the league. And to lose it the way we did, I mean, I knew we was going to lose it in a dead way, you know what I mean? Like, I thought when Jesus went down and wanted a penalty, I thought, yeah, this just sums it up, a VAR penalty. But then a deflected goal. I mean, you just knew it was coming. But ultimately, we didn't do enough to win it. We didn't do enough to win it. We had, 2 chances in the first half. Gvardiol, which I think, could he do better? Maybe. Ake's got to score. But other than that, we just watched 90 minutes of City just keeping the ball and not doing anything. I don't know whether you got to look at the signings. Nunez, Kovacic, are they attacking enough? You got to remember, guys, we lost Gundogan. This guy created. He scored goals. I say this, yeah. You can probably add up Kovacic's and Nunez goals this year. He probably won't get past won't get past Gundogan. Maybe last year or year before, whatever. So it's just disappointing, man. Listen, guys, make sure you drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. Let me know your comments in the comment section below. And yeah, I'll see you in a bit.